Hi there. I believe I'm live now. Welcome to my space where so far I have been outside, bundled up in the cold winter in Nova Scotia. And it is 8:57 today. I normally go live at sunrise. And today was a little different. And so I wanted to kind of talk about that and my navigation of when things go not necessarily according to plan, when they go a little differently. So I've been guided to do that. Sunrise these days is about 7:38 or 37 in Nova Scotia time. And so I am maybe an hour and 20 minutes later than normal. Hi, Nathan. I finally made it here. Thank you for coming. Welcome to everybody. So, how to navigate when life goes differently than planned. This is something I've dealt with a lot in my own life. So it's not maybe as much of a challenge to me anymore, but I'm continually throwing new challenges. Hi, Millie. I'm later than usual today. Welcome to the space. So I'm going to set the intention for this space first, and create our little bubble, and then kind of speak more into this and my own experiences, some other insights and things. All right. So we'll picture the light way up at the very center of source. And on the in-breath, we'll bring that light in, down through all of our chakras, very consciously. And then on the out-breath, breathing down through our chakras, down into the very core, the very crystalline heart of Mother Gaia. And then breathe back in, up and through to the heart, and then rest in the heart on the out-breath. So we'll do that 3 times, as we usually do. And then we'll expand to our own bubbles, and then to our collective bubble here together as a group, for everyone who is here live, and then for everyone who finds this whenever is right for them, whenever is right for all of you. Okay, so we'll just breathe in. So light in from source to the heart, and down to the center of Mother Gaia, to anchor, and back up to the heart. Nice deep breaths. Bring that light down to heart, and down to the center of Mother Gaia, and up to our heart. Let's do that one more time. Down, all the way down to the center of Earth, down, up to our heart, and out. Now we are anchored to Mother Earth, and we are anchored to the very source of all that is. You can feel that tether above and that tether below. We have some wiggle room, but we're connected. Okay, and then we'll expand outward to our bubble, and then to our collective bubble. So breathe into the heart. Blow up that golden bubble. Expand to our collective bubble. Here we are in a great big giant golden bubble of light where only love and light can enter. This is a safe space where only energies of love may come in. So at this time we call in our highest selves, our guides, our angels and archangels, our ancestors and descendants, ascended masters, and all those that guide and protect us for the greatest good of all. We welcome you in now. Do you like to bring in Archangel Raphael for healing, and Archangel Michael for protection. There are angelic forces around us. We can call in who we would like in alignment with the greatest good of all and with the light. Oh. Beautiful. So my spirit guides are here. And according to your own intentions, this is all according to your own will, what is right for you. Your guides are also here to help guide and to bring forth messages of love and healing. And otherwise, So, I didn't put the message out that I was going live today. It went a little differently. So I'm going to kind of speak to that a little bit more. Let's see. So beautiful. Nathan, I've been redirected so many freaking times, it's almost not funny, by the universe, by source. And well, although it's been difficult at times, I'll try to navigate too, Lindsay. Yeah. Years ago, I was kind of taught not to use the word try. Maybe kind of like Yoda. There's no try. Something like there is no try, only do. And so sometimes using the word try, or at least in my own experience, has kept me from the actual doing of it. It's become a little bit of a barrier. Not to be nitpicky, just to kind of go into that idea and why I do not use that word. Good morning, Millie. Perfect timing. I just walked in from first school drop-off at high school. Nice. I was lucky enough to film footage of a white and black woodpecker feeding. Beautiful. I love woodpeckers. Woodpeckers. That feels like spirit knocking at our door, doesn't it? For me, it does. I don't know what the traditional meaning of woodpecker is, but that feels like spirit wanting to get our attention. So when spirit throws a wrench in there, pay attention. I feel like a lot of you do. I had a few wrenches today. It was actually a few different things. So I find that very interesting. Spirit was determined to slow me down and to change my course today. And it happened. Second day in a row that woodpecker is the first thing I see. Ooh, what is wanting to get your attention, Millie? Angela, good dawning. Beautiful. We have a new soul joining us today, and I do not know how to say your name. Zain Ahmed. I don't know if the first part is Zain or Zain. I don't know if it's an I or an L, actually. It's hard for me to tell. I think it's an I. Zain Ahmed. I did date a Muslim guy. In Islam, yeah, he did practice Islam, and he was Muslim and Arab from Libya, and which was a very beautiful experience in my life and taught me a lot. And I did learn a little bit of Arabic during that period of time. It's a little sidestep, maybe not a sidestep at all. So welcome here, welcome to the space. Zain, beautiful. I also had a stepson named Zane. So that's a beautiful synchronicity. He is 2 months exactly younger than my daughter. So he is 17. I haven't had contact lately, but he's a beautiful soul, really beautiful, sensitive soul. Woodpecker, perseverance, resilience, determination. If you've ever heard a woodpecker on metal repeatedly, you know they're pretty determined. And they're determined to have you hear them. I'm glad I said it right. Yes, I am born in a Muslim family in Pakistan, but am mysteriously awakening in 2020. 2020 was quite the time, energetically, and in the 3D world. And now the journey continues. Let's see where it leads. Let's see, Zane. Oh, welcome. That's beautiful. I would love to hear more about that. You're welcome to talk about that in the chat. Yes, I am very sensitive and empathic too. That's beautiful. Welcome. I also awakened in 2020. 2020 was a time. 2020 was a time for people to see through a lot of the illusions that we've been living in. So a lot of the constructs came crashing down at that time. Beautiful, Zane. This is our story with me for sure. Wonderful. Yeah, a lot of us have perhaps coinciding stories, each one unique but similar in ways. So yes, welcome. I'm really glad you found us. I go through some practices. I tend to do a sunrise live and a sunset live, and I've just started. But we will see where that leads. Spirit's already leading me elsewhere quite quickly. So I do go through some physical practice, some physical and spiritual practice. I do some things to help align and ground and wake me up at this time of day. And I like to bring forth some messages. We're connected in this beautiful bubble of light right now. And so, yeah, I'm switching it up in a lot of different directions. Today, I had I'll speak to a few of my challenges right now. Maybe the challenges themselves aren't as important, but I will talk about them and then talk about how we can work with that and how that's maybe gone in my own life and how we can help navigate this uncertainty together. Okay, so I set my alarm even earlier today than I normally have been setting it. I set it for 6 o'clock for a 7:30, about 7:37 live. So I set it for 6 o'clock, and I pressed snooze a few times. I love that time, actually, when I am woken up every 10 minutes. Excuse me, I have a lot of air moving through me. Sometimes I burp a little. I lost my train of thought. I set my alarm for 6 and it goes off or 6:07. It goes off every an hour and a half early. It goes off every 10 minutes from when I shut it off. So I remember doing that at least 2 or 3 times. And I've never had this happen before. But the next time I came to and I was not hearing the alarm, I looked at my clock and it was 8:08. So there's a message in itself. 808 feels like an important one. And I'm not sure. Josh talks about Joanne's Sacred Scribes, and I do look on there for angel numbers. I'm not sure what 808 is said to be in there, but I believe 808 is a significant number. Anyway, it was 808, so that was 31 minutes after the time I was wanting to come live. And I was in bed and in my pajamas and had just come to and hadn't set up the live yet. So I jumped out of bed once I gathered myself, got dressed, brought myself and things downstairs, and decided I would start a fire later. Usually fire is the first thing to do when you're heating by fire. And I let it go in the night, so it's pretty cold first thing. Came downstairs to set up the live. Actually, I came right outside to set up the live. And the first thing I noticed is that my computer was shut down. So I had to restart it. And as I was attempting to restart my computer, or as I was restarting it, I was having trouble with the connection and the internet. Not too long after that, I realized I didn't have my extender plugged in, so I plugged the extender in. I came back down and was still having trouble. Still having trouble connecting. It would connect for a short period of time and then it would go out. And after a period of time, I thought, okay, well, maybe I'll contact my friend here who lives here. Maybe there's an issue with the internet. Before I even had a chance to contact him, he contacted me to ask me if I was prepared to clean a space today for a friend to come stay. And so, as he had already contacted me, I asked him about the internet, and he said it had gone out, and he felt like it was better now. So I eventually was able to reconnect to the internet and sign in. There were a few different other barriers in there as well. Finally, I got in. I believe I needed to restart my computer again to finally get to the point where I was able to create a live. And go live. It felt like I just needed. I've had so many setbacks in my own life, but I actually do pretty well navigating setbacks. I can go with the flow of a setback and just breathe and not be too concerned. So that's what I did. I started a fire, which I wasn't going to have the time to do. I started a fire. So I do have a fire going. It'll be nice to go into a warm fire. And I just continued to check in on it and see if it was progressing. And eventually we got here. And as I was going through that process, I was reflecting on my own experience with setbacks. So that was helpful. I got a really beautiful, wonderful reading with Rooted Willow yesterday. It was really powerful and really helpful about my channel and redirection and other possibilities with it. And maybe speaking more about my own challenges and shadows and how I've overcome them and worked through them. So my traumas and overcoming them, which was a lot of my intention anyway. I just hadn't quite gotten there yet. So that's really beautiful that she picked up on that. And I really highly suggest a reading with Rooted Willow. I had a short online reading, but I imagine her more thorough readings would be very powerful. And she is live on Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays at 8 p.m. Central. So really wonderful in-tune readings. She's a dear friend, dear part of the family, and I really highly suggest you tune in there. Receive your own messages. I'm just looking here. I accidentally overdosed on cannabis oil in 2020 lockdown. I went to trance state and I heard a subtle voice in my heart. That's how it started. Oh, wow. Now I am devotee of Krishna. Wow. 808 is Saint Germain. I felt like it was significant, Millie, and I've seen you post 808 a lot. It's 918 here. That's beautiful. Yes, Millie, I can feel you. Oh, Zane, you would love we have a great community, Zane. Welcome in. Oh, Zane, you would love our friend Jared I will get links so you can cut and paste to his channel. You will love it. He does fire homas, Zane. Really beautiful fire homas with chanting. Hey, Lindsay, I think you're also a channeler. I heard the messages in your last live sessions. Oh, you saw other ones. Oh, that's beautiful. I am experimenting with different formats and different ways of bringing in messages and healing, and still finding my alignment. Thank you. Yeah, she definitely channels. Sure, Millie, thank you. When she finishes the live session, then paste the link in the comment section. I don't know the link with what? I don't know what you mean exactly. Hi, Chris. Good dawning. I'm later than usual, but here I am in my snow gear. Well, some of it. Good to see you. Hope everybody slept well and everybody's well. But yeah, the setbacks. So I've been really drawn to flow with all the setbacks. I have had a large number of setbacks in my own life. A lot of things not necessarily going according to my own conscious choosing here now. Even though I do believe that I did pick these things, I did choose this ahead of time, but they were things that I would have not wanted to choose here now. Including having my kids taken, which is one of the most traumatic things, but I've had a lot of other challenges as well. The court systems here are quite the mess. I was arrested 3 times. Hi, TCW. Good dawning. Welcome to the space. Only mods. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know how to actually do that. How do I make people mods? Really? Do I? Oh, see, I don't know how to do any of this yet. This is all new to me. Oh, let's see. Only mods can do links in blue. Does anybody want to be a moderator? Do you want to be a moderator, Millie? Does that mean you're a moderator now? I'm just wondering if it shows up. I also want to draw your attention to my beautiful profile picture that PG made of the archer. I thought my other phone quit on me, so I had to use this one. This is Tina. Oh, Tina! Welcome. I will if you want. I'm figuring out how to do it. It's a bit of a learning curve for me. Oh shoot. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm going down a bit of a, this way. I'm coming across some more setbacks, including my pen that is not working at all. Okay, that is interesting. Okay, so we have some things to figure out here. Give me a moment, bear with me. Setbacks are a part of the process. We're going to do this together. Deborah. The cosmic oracle that Rooted Willow used last night was really beautiful. I really liked it. I don't know if I can come up with the name right now, actually. And now that my pen's not working, we're going to have to wing it. All right, let me come back to where my live is. I have way too many tabs open, so that's part of my problem right now. Part of my navigation process is going through and deleting a couple tabs. Okay. Rooted Willow. Oh, it's Nari Anastasia is the name of the cosmic oracle. Okay. Okay. So just bear with me here. 1 second. Oh, there we go. There's my live session. I believe so. Oh, I didn't share it. So, okay, there we go. Oh, I got it now. So, let's see. I would love... Mood DP is nice. DP, what's EP? We are learning and teaching together. Like button presses. Oh, yes, totally like it. If you like it. Only if you like it, though. My hands are pretty cold out here with the minis on, so typing on the computer is a bit of a thing. My hands get very slow. Very slow. I slow down a lot in this cold. Add as moderator. I am working on this. Oh, come on, goodness gracious. I have a lot of pop-ups and it kind of changes things for me. There we go. Managing moderator. Can manage. Oh, shoot. I might not be able to do this very well because I get pop-ups. Managing moderator or standard moderator? Which one's better, managing or standard? I don't have enough time to read it before it disappears on me because of my pop-ups. Do you know, Millie? You are... Does anybody know? Can change chat modes. Standard? Okay. I have to figure out my pop-up issue because it's really annoying. But this is my life. Oh, shoot. Goodness gracious. Okay. I have 2 lives going. No, I don't. Kind of do. Okay. Okay. This is going to be a little bit more frustrating than I was anticipating. Good thing I navigate. Frustration pretty well, but it's going to take a moment for me. I think I might have to do this inside because my hands are way too cold for life right now. Okay, I will figure that out. I might be able to do that when I'm not in a live, but maybe when I'm inside, yeah, live. So yeah, thank you. Display picture of your YouTube channel. Yeah, I have the Archer now that PG made. Sending your handsome words. Thanks, Tina. Managing is higher level. Okay, I just don't have enough time to read it before the pop-ups come up, and then I have to exit the pop-up, and then by the time I do that, the thing behind is gone, so I can't actually read it. Yeah. Any is fine. You can do later, yeah. On my phone, I can make mods even through comments. Okay. Good morning. Hi, Linda. Welcome. Zane. I'm sorry, Lindsay. We don't mean to disturb you. Please go with the flow. No, I'm all good. Oh, it's just audio? Does it sound? I don't actually know where the adjustments for audio are. I have my volume on full. Oh, there's a little bit more sun. I don't have access to that feature. Are you able to hear me? Because if you're not, I can refresh it. Can you hear me enough, Lily? Is it different than usual? Like, is it choppy? Please let me know. I'm getting crackly. I'm going to restart it. Like, I'm going to refresh the screen, so I'll be gone for a moment, and I'll be back. Okay, I think I am back. Is that better? Because my energy totally affects the machinery. How am I sounding? How am I looking? Is it all right? Let me know in the comments what you got. My body is sore, and I'm needing to move some energy right now. Get myself warmed up. So I'm going to do some of the exercises here in a moment. I'm just looking for feedback, not energetic feedback. Is it good? Okay. I don't want electronic feedback. I just want, okay, I did see the chart I like to do. So I like to spin 33 times clockwise. That helps speed things and attract what is mine into my life. And I put my right arm out, my thumb out, and I look at my thumb as I spin the 33 times. And then as I enjoy that time after when and let my eyes drift and just be soft and allow that recalibration before then I do come back to my body and to my alignment. So yes, this is quite intense. You may want to do less, so do what feels right to you, and you may want to do it at a different pace. I do it pretty fast. Sometimes I get dizzy as well, but the faster you go, the more of an effect you get. So that is completely up to you. Okay. Is it still staticky? I think it's pretty good now. Okay. I'm going to do these activities or exercises. Yeah, you're welcome to join along. So I'm out 33 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Perfect. Yes. Just breathe and allow. Wiggle right over your spine. Waking up all that energy. Beautiful. Wonderful. So we'll do some more practices. We'll breathe in with our hands and our eyes. Out to the temple. And then in around behind the ears. And down to the heart. And out. So in. Out. And I'm dragging and putting as much pressure as possible. It's a little bit trickier in the cold with mittens and with hoods. Bring the energy down to the heart. All right, and we'll find our belly button level and drag our arms across, hands across, and then down each side of our legs. So we'll do 3 on each side and alternate. Four. Beautiful. We'll find our belly button level in the back, where our spine is, and press against the spine on each side, and pull forward with as much pressure along the body as you can. Beautiful. We'll do a little zip up. So root chakra up to the throat, and then in front and over out to the sides. So wake up those chakras. So here we go. Welcome us to a new day, new beginning. We'll do some arm circles. Feels so good. Get things flowing. Oh yeah, that feels so good. All right, stretches out back. All right, some shoulders. Yeah. Oh yes, that feels good. Wiggles to the side, other side. Some hip circles. All right. Let's see what else. Oh, do some ho'oponoponos. Ho'oponopono. 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 I am sorry. Please forgive I love you. Thank you. Ho'oponopono. 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 I am sorry. Please forgive I love you. Thank you. Ho'oponopono. 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 Sorry. Please forgive I love you. Thank you. Ho'oponopono. 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 Good. And so we'll also breathe through each chakra. I like to do a power pose. My knees bent, my arms up. And I go through each chakra. So just concentrate on that chakra, just awakening the energy within. So we'll start at the earth. We'll go through the chakras in the body, and then we'll go through some above as well. We'll go up to 15. And then we'll just sit and breathe for a moment into our hearts. All right, so earth, root, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, crown, 13, 14, 15. Oh, good. Great and wonderful. Oh. Okay. So maybe I hope everybody can hear me. I don't see any chats, so I think it's okay. We'll just send that out to bigger and bigger groups. We'll start with anchoring again to the source and Mother Gaia, just to reestablish that connection. Breathe out into our bubbles, and then bigger and bigger groups. And as we get to a bigger group, body tingles. Ooh, good. That's energy. Energy becoming alive. Beautiful. So yeah, we'll get to bigger and bigger groups. And then as we get to those bigger groups, we'll also be doing it together. As we come to maybe a province or a state level, we might be in the same province or state, or we might be in the same country or continent, or maybe it'll come time like when we're on the same hemisphere, perhaps, or maybe when we come to Earth. So at some point we'll be joining forces, depending on where we are. Where are you tuning in from, Zane? Are you over here on this side of the world, or are you over on the other? Are you over in Pakistan, or are you... Whereabouts are you? I'm very curious. I didn't see if you said you were still or you had been. You're in Pakistan. Oh, beautiful. So we got some energy coming from the other side of the world. That's beautiful. We need all the lights. We need all the lights lit up. Wonderful. Okay. All right. So here we go. We're gonna create that tether again to source and to earth, and then we'll expand outward. So here we go. Breathe that light in to the heart and down to the center of Mother Gaia and up to the heart. 2 more times. One more. Oh, beautiful. Expand. Bigger bubble. Expand to our yard or our small piece of property where our house is. Bigger property. A bigger area. Really sending the love out to that area. And now we're at community level, so like village, town, or city. So breathe in. Send love out to your whole village, town, or city. Breathe in. And now we're at, I'm not sure if that was 2 or 3. Now we're at county level. Breathe in. Province or state. Country. Continent. Hemisphere, northern or southern. Expand. all of us together on Earth. Love to Earth. And to Mother Gaia and all of the life force together. Soul and solar system. Galaxy. Universe. Expand. Loving. Expand. Expand. Multiverse. Cosmos. And all that is. In love. And light. In love. And in love. And light. Pakistan. What is the capital of Pakistan? I have a friend from out there. What is the temperature? I don't know. I don't think it's that cold. I thought my computer said 0. It feels like colder. I don't know. It feels kind of like a dry cold where it really gets. Well, maybe it's more the moist cold that does. I don't know. It's chilly. But I have been doing it outside. I just like the practice of coming outside with all of you every day. I really like it. And I have started at some points to see if I could do like the fire breath, and that actually warms me up even more. Linda, I was doing this barefoot in the snow actually. But my feet got a little bit sensitive doing that regularly, so I have to cut back with that. But I'm planning to go back to doing that just in shorter periods to make sure that I don't overdo it and burn my feet. Essentially frostbite my feet, which feels like a burn. It feels like a really intense sunburn. So it was pretty painful for a little bit, but just got to listen to my body to see how much of that I can do. But I do like to be barefoot, even in the snow, for periods of time, short periods of time. Thanks to internet connection, I can connect with Star Family. Otherwise, I feel very lonely in my community. I hear you, Zane. I think a lot of us can relate. My consciousness is very unique and different. Zane, we're all very unique and different. If we're really to be honest about it, we're all our unique stars, unique star selves. Welcome. I'm really glad that you're here. I'm looking at your picture. I can only see it very small, so I'm just going to see if I can. Is that a dog that you know? I'm really glad you're here, Linda. Thanks for coming in. I'm nice and warm sitting in a car, drizzling and cloudy here. Love your picture, Millie. PG made both my picture and Millie's picture, just so you know. Zane, I am called to go off grid, so I am working on this. I know a place. Soon I will live in off grid to protect my energy. Off grid is beautiful. I am not off grid, but I'm pretty close to it. I live very rurally. The area I live in, there's tons of land out here. There's a lot of woods, and there's actually some cliffs, gypsum cliffs, and a cave out here that are really beautiful. And then I took my kids to 2.5 years ago before they were taken, and I moved here without realizing I was so close. I had somebody else take us, so I didn't realize what area it was in, but it's so interesting. And I feel um, very divinely orchestrated that I can walk to the cave in 20 minutes. Um, so it's like in my backyard. And the only way you do get there is to walk to it. So it's beautiful and powerful in there. And it's gypsum, it's selenite. It's magic. It's pure magic. I've got to spend more time there. Zane, so happy we're able to meet up with family as many of us are scattered throughout the universe, sprinkling love and light. Absolutely. We're all over the place. In the 3D world, in terms of, proximity here on Earth, I don't have, it's this area, especially, there's not a lot of super awakened people. So I'm so grateful to connect with all of you. Oftentimes we're called to be in places so that we can help other people awaken to their true nature and beingness. That can be a challenging road, but it's very necessary. And we have the power to connect this way, so it's beautiful. Getting ready to roll out of bed. Awesome, Linda. Welcome to your day. I will upload a picture in the next session. Yes, this is my dog 10 years ago. Ah, I have memories with this dog. But I'm more a cat person. I love dogs, Zane and everyone. There were 12 puppies here. There were 3 dogs. My friends in the house had 1 dog, and then the people here in the cabin before had 2 dogs. And one was a girl. And so the girl ended up mating with actually both of the male dogs and ended up getting pregnant and had a mixed litter. In other words, there were 2 fathers. And this dog, this girl dog, she had 12 puppies, and they all survived and they all thrived, and they were all so beautiful and unique. And that was a lot of fun. I think they're down to I don't know how many they have left. I haven't been over to the house in a couple days, but the last time I was there, they had 3 left. And I think they're planning to keep 1 or 2 of the puppies. And they have actually given the female dog away back to the previous owners. So they have 1 adult dog and then 1 to 3 puppies left. So we've been having a lot of puppy fun here. And I honestly am more of a cat. I'm maybe more drawn to cats as well. I had a cat for a brief period of time here, and there are 5 cats here at the moment. Yeah. And there's a lot of cat people in this community, Zane. So we resonate very much with that. Millie says, beautiful, Zane. Although the more we learn, the easier it becomes to interact with many and share the light and activate all those around us. Yeah, absolutely. It takes me longer than 20 minutes to walk to the river in my backyard. Well, I mean, it is kind of the backyard. It's not actually their property. It's a friend's property. And there's a river down there too. And there's an old railroad tracks. The tracks aren't there anymore. So it's just the path that used to be the railroad tracks. So it goes along the river. And the guy who owns it, it's been in their family for a long time. He grew up there. His father grew up there. And it's gorgeous. And I wish I could show you someday. I'll have to take videos. The gypsum cliffs and how beautifully white and gorgeous they are by the river. And then the caves. The caves are a whole other world, complete with their own lake inside and pitch black, full of bats, and I'm sure dragons and all sorts of beautiful creatures. That's beautiful, Tina. I love that you have so much nature there. Millie says, "Oh, I miss my fur babies too. I completely understand. They do stay close to us, though. They do. They do. I have my pets that have gone. Coffee is calling you. I think you need to answer that call, Linda. I'm going to make coffee after this. Hi, PG. There's the creator himself, the creator of my. I don't know if I can make it look right. My creator of my. Which way is it? If I go this way, is that the way of my picture or is it this way? Archery is the best. I have a bow and arrows. And I love it. Definitely love all the beautiful animals. 20 minutes to get to the caves is phenomenal. It's amazing. I wish you could visit so that you could come see. It's gorgeous. Lindsay was just singing you praises for our beautiful new avatars. I was, PG. I was talking about how awesome you are and how awesome. Maybe I didn't say that specifically. I said how awesome the pictures were, but you're awesome too. Just saying. Definitely magical caves. I want some coffee too. First way. First way. Ah, feeling the love. Ah, anyway, so I've been here for a while. I'm going to just do a couple quick little messagey roos. Like I was saying, I will speak more on the redirection and the having to navigate through challenges that I wouldn't necessarily pick this time around, not consciously. There's a lot to be said in that, and I feel that's something to reflect on. But yeah, maybe I'll just do a quick little message roo. Because I did put some little papers in here with just whatever I felt on them. So let's see if there's a little message that wants to come through. Message for the group. Message for the group. I got two. Message for the group. Okay. I got. Don't mind my dirty nails because they're really dirty right now. Country living. Usually they're not. So the first one I got was Venus and beauty and love and femininity. Oh. That cultivating that feminine energy, letting that feminine energy rise and embracing beauty and love in our worlds. I feel is very important. To see that beauty and retain our feminine nature. And really, feminine nature is quite retaining. It's holding. To keep that feminine energy and to keep in that feminine power, even when times are challenging. And now that does require a certain amount of masculine power that can be cultivated and is important to be cultivated within the self so that the feminine does feel safe to express and be and to love. That's something I could speak about at some point, needing to nurture that masculine within the self so that the feminine can be gentle and beautiful as a flower. And the other one I got was breathe. Breathe into each moment. Each moment is a gift. And we certainly do a lot of breath work here and in a lot of the other lives. Really, really breathe whenever you're going through anything challenging, whenever you have a moment, whenever you remember. Just breathe and connect to that energy that we often see as outside of ourselves, that energy that flows into us. But remember that that energy is us. The energy that comes in is us. We are source. We are creative force. We are life itself, and we are connected to all. So I'll really allow that energy to flow through us and remember who we really are and our connection to everything. So yeah, our connection to the beauty and the femininity and the breathing through it all is really key. I'm going to maybe just take one more. One more. And this one says, go within. And that's so feminine. And that's so along the lines of the just breathe as well. All the answers are in there. If we are only to look inside, we are source. We are all that is. If we just quiet our minds, quiet our bodies, we have access to everything right now. And that which we need to know will come to us and through us. And it is a time of going within. Even when there's so much, usually this time of year, there is not so much forward motion. But I feel such a strong forward motion this year that I have not felt in other years. So that while there is this forward motion happening, there's also the polar opposite, the need to really go within and to really be as deep in that as possible while we are going forward. So we're going forward in a very anchored way, in a very deliberate way. As opposed to being in a more scattered energy. We're being called to anchor as deeply as possible so we can go forward and to stay connected to everything. The guides and the angels and all those around us who are helping us, to call on them, allow their energy to move through us, to help heal us. I love that we're doing this together. So yeah, thank you. Thank you, all beautiful community. Thank you, all you light beings. I'm just going to look at this. Posted an awesome short last night with Odin, energy of a stag. That's beautiful. I called Wayne Steiger a white stag because of his name. And then I thought maybe he was a black stag or a black and white stag because his shirt was black and white. And I just found that kind of synchronistic right there. Odin energy, amazing. I need to make a list of all the beings and all the everythings I need in my life because I easily lose track. Need to organize some things. I have a call to organize, and maybe some of you do too. In the snow. Let us know if there's more deer, Millie. That ties in with my cards from earlier this morning. Oh, beautiful, Tina. Yeah, Tina, do you have a channel? No channel. Okay, well, we're here for you if you decide to. I just started getting back to energy. Had a few years of funk. Don't we all? Don't we all? Yeah. I'm glad to hear that you're back to it, and you seem to be in a good place. So that's beautiful. Really wonderful for you. Love it. It's a beautiful thing. Wishing you blessings. Enjoy your coffee, everybody who drinks it, or tea, or your breakfast, or whatever it is that you go forth into. Yeah, let us breathe through our day and let us really embrace it and embrace our femininity and be deeply rooted in ourselves, deeply rooted in our deepest parts of ourselves. and be authentic as well. So, yeah, be in alignment with that so that we are authentic, deeply authentic. So I'll just, this beautiful, wonderful energy, this bubble that's been around us, I'll just release that back to source, and we'll pull back our energy to the extent that feels right for us. We can keep our guides and our angels and all of our guidance with us if we choose to. I like to. But we can pull back from that as well to the extent that works for us if we need to. If we need to. I do feel there's a strong need to keep that guidance and support with us now, and to be more fully embodied with it, to work as more of a unit as opposed to our own selves or our belief of our own selves. That I believe we're being called to do things on a more holistic level these days. Holistic, being more of a connection at all times and being more conscious. So let us go forth into our days. It's starting to snow on my computer, so I think that's my call to get myself in and warmed up and go get some coffee and get going with my day. Truth Wave is at 9:45 Eastern. So that is in 40 minutes it starts, and in 55 minutes is when the meditation starts. So you get in there early, we talk a little bit, and then we start in 55 minutes from now. And then we have Mr. Floyd's Universe. Zane, if you haven't been there, Linda, Mr. Floyd's Truth Wave and Mr. Floyd's Universe are both really beautiful spaces to be. Look them up and join us there. There's beautiful community in both of them. Truth Wave is sending love out to all of our Mother Gaia and all of the inhabitants here, and connecting with one another. And then Mr. Floyd's Universe is a group of us joining together. There's messages that come forth with Josh and some readings, and it's a really beautiful place to be. So I really welcome you to both of those spaces if you haven't been there yet. I really highly suggest both, and I really wish you the most amazing, wonderful, heart-centered day, and I will see you soon somewhere. All right, take care. Lots of love, family. Bye.